Look at that. 27,000 of them. So is that your favorite so far? At the end, you'll have to leave me a comment on what's your favorite. How many bricks do you think? Hey guys, how are you today? I am in a little northern Ontario town called Sudbury, Ontario, and we're at Science North. It's a science center here in Sudbury, but today I want to check out a special exhibit they have on Lego sculptures. Let's go check it out. Alrighty guys, this is what you see when you walk in. It's the Brickmaster Studio. You start with really, really small Lego sculptures, but just wait, because we're gonna get to some cool ones. Burke, he's about 15 years old, and he has 3,000 bricks in him. Check that out, you guys. Look at that. A Chinese dragon from 2017. Look at that. Now, how many bricks do you think are in there? I'll give you a multiple choice. 55,000, 75,000, or 95,000? What do you think? I gotta put Jeopardy music in here. Do 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 do. 75,000 bricks. That is incredible. Look at that. Pretty cool, right? There's some really, really cool displays. A Moth Orchid. Look at that. Now this is from 2011. And there are 2,300 pieces in that. I love how much detail go into some of these things. Imagine the skill and patience you have to have just to do these. There's Dirk. 2,300 pieces. And you can see they're all stacked sideways, making it smooth and making it the color you see. Incredible, right? It says water is very tricky to represent in Lego. But you see the water, the bee, the chipmunk. How many bricks do you think? 8,000, 12,000, or 14,000? 14,000 bricks. Pretty cool, right? I find that pretty cool. The coolest thing about these baseball players are all the different poses. When you look at them, they're all in different poses. There are 37,000 bricks in this display. Look at that. He's hitting the ball. He's pitching. He's catching. He's sliding. Pretty cool, right? Alrighty guys, can you see what's behind me? Look at that. Check that out. A doe, a fawn, and a buck. Look at the detail. How many bricks do you think? Oh, how would you even guess? 50,000, 65,000, or 85,000? Yeah, you would be right if you said 85,000. Such a cool display. The Galapagos tortoise. Look at that. 23,000 blocks. Or bricks. Look at this. A father duck and ducklings. You see the duck underneath there? You guys want to take a guess? 10,000, 20,000, or 30,000? What do you think? Do, 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 do. 30,000 blocks.
Primary canary yellow, like a Lego brick. And I realized pretty quickly that golden is capable of finish, actually, when you look at it compared to the greens and Peacock. So I explored
And the coolest thing?
all kinds of different colors. Does tan look good with like green?
Even the egg has little legs. It's coming out.
I finally came up with the color combinations that you see now.
Look at the rose. I don't know if you can tell how large this rose is. It's 19,000 pieces. Look at it. If I brought that home, I might even score bonus points. I don't know. That is pretty neat. I love the artwork when it looks so cool, like how realistic it looks. Look at this is Carlos. And they're all done, I don't know if you can see, they're all done with little round pegs. 27,000 of them. I mean, it looks like an actual photo. It's pretty cool. And of course, Brooklyn. And that's the same. It's made with, they're all little round pegs. Can you see them? Pretty cool, right? Now it's hard to see the size of how large some of this is because it's so tall, but they're massive. Like some of these pieces are very large. Now this one you can see really clearly on video, but you can't see it when you're here in front of it. It looks very abstract. You don't really see the face, but that's Connor. Over 11,000 pieces. And Grace. Yeah, it's hard to describe because you really don't see the picture when you're looking at it here. Now here they have one that everybody visiting can work on, and you can see how they do it. Everything is numbered, so you go in the bottom, you grab the piece that is for that number, and you put it here. All the visitors here make that, and then they can hang it together. How's it coming along?
It's going good, seeing that.
That's amazing. Okay, can you see the piece behind me, or sort of? Look at that. That is a peacock, and it is incredible. Now, even where those are supposed to look like eyes for predators in their feathers, they did an amazing job with that. Look at the detail. Pretty cool, right? Okay, guessing game. How many bricks? 68,000, 78,000, or 88,000? What do you think? 68,000 bricks from 2015. Look at these photos, or Lego murals. There's a parrot. Look at that. Pretty neat, right? In all of them, over 70,000 pieces. Alrighty guys, we're gonna move on and look at this. Scary enough for you? Look at that spider. A Lego spider. A corn spider. Custom welded metal armature that connects with a hook at the top from the ceiling. Almost 20,000 pieces in there. Jeweled chameleon. Isn't that incredible? 49,000 pieces. Oh, look at the snow leopard. From 2015, and it has over 60,000 pieces. Now, we all sort of agree that the next sculpture is one of our favorites. Well, it's a favorite of my daughter, and kind of my favorite too. It's pretty cool. A monarch on milkweed. And it's hard for you to just, it's difficult to see how large it is, but it's massive. It has almost 40,000 pieces. Even the back of the wings, look at the back of the wings. You can see how much detail is in the back of the wings. Every spot like would be on a real butterfly. Look at that. So is that your favorite so far? At the end, you'll have to leave me a comment on what's your favorite. But that's the monarch. And of course, you have flowers. Look at that. Incredible, right? 2 flowers with bees. Over 60,000 pieces on this one as well. And a xylophone, all made out of Lego. 13,000 pieces. And you can see it's not just boards, they're actually pieced together. Alrighty guys, remember I said that I had kind of, well, the butterfly was one of my favorites, but there's another one over here, Rodin's The Thinker. Well, here it's called the Scroller. You gotta check this out. Look at that, you guys. Is that not incredible? Now, of course, it's modern times, so he's holding a cell phone or some type of electronic device. But look at that. Incredible, right? I think that is anyway. That's easily, that and the butterfly are my favorite so far. 27,000 pieces in that. I think that's neat. Okay, you want to see how it's built? Like you want to go from like smallest to, check how they build it. Look at that. An Anasiki. There's the base. And then you can see how they number it. So they number what they have to put where. And there's the finished product. Look at that. So when you go to Disney World or where is it? Disney Springs. They have some of these. That's how it's put together. a metal bar in the middle. They create around it, and there's your finished product. So now you'll know. Alrighty, look at this. Wrigley Field, Chicago. Over 50,000 pieces. Isn't that incredible? Look at that. I think that's pretty neat anyway. Now there are some smaller ones. They have a bonsai tree here. But look at the size of this tricycle. Okay, do you guys want to guess again? Let's guess again. 35,000, 45,000, or 55,000 bricks. What do you think? 35, 45, or 55? 35,000 bricks. But it's a huge tricycle. Like, it's difficult to just see the scale of it. It's massive. Check that out. A hummingbird feeding. Look at that. 35,000 bricks. And there they are creating it. You can see the metal in the middle to keep everything together. Wow. There's a whooping crane. What do you guys think? 23,000, 33,000, or 43,000? How many bricks? 43,000 bricks. It's even got her eggs. Pretty cool, right? I don't know. I find that pretty neat. And there you can see, that's them making it. There's the, you can see the metal in the middle. Pretty small, but it's a Chinese table. But it can hold a lot. And it's 3,000 bricks. So, what do you guys think so far? Pretty cool, right? I don't know. I find it so neat to see all of these, see how much detail are in some of them. Now over here, they have a play area, but look at the size of the sculpture. And look at the city. Pretty neat, right? And then here you have, of course, Burton Ernie would love this. Look at the size of this rubber ducky. 23,000 pieces. Incredible, right? Well, I guess I should have had you guess for how many bricks were in there, but I gave it away. 23,000. Pretty neat, right? And remember I said, well, I don't know if I had mentioned it, but water is very hard to create in bricks. Look at the, look at how they did the water. Boy bot. Look at that. There's steam engine. And Ryan. Good old Ryan. You can see it's all sideways. 2,500 bricks. So are we done? Pretty much we're done. You have a self-portrait over here. So there's the guy? Now watch. Watch how much it looks like him. Look at that. Pretty cool, right? It looks like him. That's incredible. And almost like a comic strip right here. Over 5,000 bricks. Alrighty, where are we going into right now? Well, of course, you exit into the gift shop, right? Anyway, what did you guys think of that? I thought that was so cool to see so many Lego pieces. Just to like look at how detailed they are. Pretty neat. But anyway, we're going out for lunch now. We got to go eat, and we're going to go check out more things that I want to vlog. So until next time, guys, from Sudbury, Ontario, Canada, it's your friend Chris. Peace.